Today I'm going to be doing or introducing my project car for the channel. If you guys aren't familiar with my channel, I am a car enthusiast. I test drive cars, review cars. I also like to talk about them. So check out a couple of my videos and let me know what you think. But for today, we're introducing the 280Z Datsun. Now in this video, I'm going to be explaining why it's important to me that I chose to work on this car, the upgrades that I worked on in the past, and what I plan to do to it. So stay tuned. All right, so I actually pushed the car out of the tent here, as you can see, and it's in rough shape, man. It's in definitely rough shape. So I'm gonna start off and just kind of explain why this car is important to me. And it started because I came home in the hospital in this car. My dad purchased this car in the 70s. This is a 1977 Datsun 280Z. And then he donated to me when I was 16. In high school, I worked on it, pulled it apart, did a whole bunch of stuff, which I'm gonna go over in a second. However, because I'm very limited on money at that time, and I had other passions, and I was going for a career, I ended up moving away. So I ended up putting this on the back burner. And now with the rebirth of this channel, I'm definitely more interested on finishing this car now. So that kind of leads me to my next point. I really would like to use this video to help connect with other people who are familiar with the 280Z or the 240Zs or any of this S30 chassis. It's just something that I really want to get a lot of knowledge on. I'm in the research stage right now. So it's very important to me that I continue to educate on what I can do. And so do me a favor, I'm gonna put my contact information in the listing below or in the description below. Please let me know if you have any connects, references, or referrals of some sort to people who can help me complete this project. Again, I'm really hoping the community can help me with this, because I'm gonna do it regardless, but it's always easier to go through the learning curve when somebody else has gone through it too. So yeah, let's just kind of go over the stuff that I already did to the car. You guys can kind of see the motor here. It's just looks like a high schooler did it, but we did take the motor out, rebuild the internals, but this whole motor is gonna go. I'm gonna take this all out and put something a little bit more powerful in there, because I think it's around 100 horsepower, if that, if we're lucky. As you can tell with the paint, in high school I couldn't afford to get a paint job, so I had the bright idea I was gonna build a paint booth actually back here, and I was gonna completely strip the car. And after I stripped it, I just kind of lost interest, and it was really stupid of me to do so. But hey, in high school you do kind of dumb shit sometimes. As you can tell, the fender flares are on there. They're even shaved underneath. Some of the cool things I actually completed was I had a buddy of mine, a professional welder, weld on the coilovers, the aftermarket coilovers here, so I can really control the ride height. We even had to cut a niche in the hood just to be able to make it fit. I did put aftermarket headers on there, but I don't know the condition of it. Let's go check it out. Oh, another thing too is I have LED projector headlights. Oh, the headers still look good. I'm not sure if I can get a good view of it. Oh, they still look good. Let me see if I can block the sun. I'm sorry guys, I'm not sure if I can get it, but chromed out headers, brand new radiator. Actually, the radiator still looks good. It's like good condition. I'm glad to see that this car has been sitting for over a decade, and the parts are still somewhat decent. I mean, all this can be cleaned off. The roof here is from an RX-7, I think a second gen RX-7, and when you take it off, it's like a T-top. It's just, well, not a T-top, but you know what I mean. The whole sunroof comes off. It looks nice. Yeah, I definitely need to put the wheels. I sold the wheels I had just because that was the one thing I would be fine with selling. I did have a donor car that was a 240 that the hatch fit back here, and it wasn't as rusted, which is good, and it still looks pretty good. The rust is really starting to build up here, man. The crazy thing is I actually paid somebody to redo all the rust spots, but it's because it's raw metal, as you can see. I did them all over the car, and it just kind of, the rust came back. It's so sad. Look at that. All right, hopefully it's not too bad. It's just surface rust, but who am I kidding? It's fucking rust, and it's Rust sucks. It's like cancer. On the inside, oh my God, look at the dash. The dash is still so good. That is what we like to see, people. The dash is not cracked. It's not, still looks clean. I mean, look at the seat. The seat looks like crap, but who cares? I'm replacing that anyways. The dash, you don't want to replace that. That's nice. That's a clean dash. Insides, whatever, have the carpet kind of out. I have boxes and boxes of stuff that are outside the car that I'm going to be going through. Oh, I should probably point out that I have a half-point roll cage here, which my buddy welded in there, and then I painted flat black. So my goals for this car is I do want to daily drive this if possible during the summer, and then maybe do a couple Sunday drives and stuff like that. I'm also working on getting another car right now for the channel. Besides this is going to be my project car, so I'm definitely going to be focusing on this, but I want to have another car so I can just really get a lot more content out to you guys. But like I said before, if you want to communicate and help me with this project, hit me up. I live in Seattle, Washington, but this car is in the suburbs of Seattle, Washington. If you know me, hit me up anyways, tell me good job. I really like to support the people, and I really appreciate everybody that's been commenting on my other videos. But for the most part, I'm excited to get this started. I mean, it's quarantine, I ain't doing nothing else. So this is something that I feel could be a really, really cool project. And I'm actually shocked that over the years how popular this car has been, because I'm gonna be honest, I've seen this car my whole life. And when I first remember this car, I never really thought it was like a good looking car until like I really seen what people can do to it. I'll put a picture of what it looks like just like stock, and then I'll show you a photo of what it looks like modified. It's just like, it's crazy how many different aero kits you could put on here, and body kits and motors and everything, and it just looks, after you finish it, so much more different. But yeah, that's it for my video today, guys. I appreciate you for watching. Let me know in the comments, again, anything you want to talk about this car. It's an open forum. I'm going to be posting more and more videos on this car once I get it in the garage, stripped down, and then off to paint. And then also put in, I'm going to save the engine for later, because I'm not going to tell you guys what engine I'm putting in, but it's going to be a surprise. It's going to be a surprise. All right, guys. Well, you have a good one.